Hi, I'm Exesis, and this is Hearts of Iron 4 by Blood Alone, where we're playing the German Reich with expert AI. And today we are attacking the Soviet Union. Where are we? Just checking through all the map modes. That's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to get the factions. No, diplomacy. I don't have it bound anymore. We are already at war with the Soviet Union. We are at war with quite a lot of the world, and seems like the rest of the world doesn't really care too much for us, except Japan and Spain. They kind of like us. Alright, it does seem, yeah, we are out of supply on this tile. But we should have all our aircraft in the air. We're gonna make a small push into eastern here, and then we're gonna push northwards. And we're gonna push in towards Ukraine, of course. And we wanna grab this supply depot, and we wanna grab this supply depot so we can spread out our supply as much as possible. Let's grab all these good offensive templates. Something like that. Oh yeah, we need to call our friends into the fray, of course. And we need to go find the German-Soviet war. We probably want to have everyone in, but let's start with Romania, Bulgaria, Hungary, and Slovakia, I think. They of course didn't have any say in it. We could call in Iraq too. They don't have anything at all to bring to the table though. I can see a little bit closer here. We actually have a decent, yeah, because Italy is quite big. And so is Hungary and Romania. They're decently sized. Okay, so let's just take the clock down there. Let's let it pass 1 hour. We should get all of them here. And now we should be allowed to attack. We want to have some tanks. Some of these and some of these. Maybe not those. That should be a decent assault there. Here, Lvov also supply depot, so that's our main targets early on, of course. Let's make a two-pronged attack here and support it with lots of infantry. Let's grab half of them from there as well. See if we can get in there. I think this is a land crossing, so that should be fine. Lvov should be assailable. We really want to push towards Brest-Litovsk or Ryazlovsk. Bialystok. Let's grab our tanks. This is a river crossing though. We can probably get in with everyone there. Let's make sure that we are pushing a bit on the sides as well. Oh, I couldn't help out there. But maybe attacking into this section isn't all that bad either. Yeah, let's going this way. Where do we have the supply ones here? All the way up here. We do have Plananga up here, but I think that's in a different air zone. We are currently flying mostly in here. I don't think we want to attack anything up north here just yet. We'll just try to make our moves down on the southern end. Now you can see here that the Soviet troops aren't fully stocked up with equipment. That's very good to our advantage, very much to our advantage. Now down here in the south, we really want to take the supply hub here. So let's make sure that we've got some people trying to cross here. 8th Division standing there. I think we will drive the tanks north and try to cross there instead. I don't think it's worth to try to cross here. it's a largely river and there's so many troops. We will, however, send some infantry across there as well. Submarines would have been really nice. It's a naval combat, isn't it? Could be. No, just convoy defense. That's a shame. Has our fleet arrived down here yet? You are moving. So where are you? Okay, you haven't even gone out in the Norwegian Sea yet. Yeah, that's probably why the air wings have no mission assigned. Alright, so let's play this and see what happens. Germany breaks the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. The non-aggression pact between Germany and the Soviet Union, a surprising development to begin with, has now less surprisingly fallen apart. Germany has attacked, breaking the pact, and returned to once again openly speaking of the Soviet Union as a menace that must be faced for their visions of the future to become reality. Soviet leadership is less than pleased, but perhaps less shocked by the betrayal than disappointed that they didn't seize the opportunity first. We only signed it to bide some time for the attack. Well, of course. So they call Mongolia and Tanutuva and the Xiangqing to their side. I think that's Italy that wants in. Finland wants to join. Well, of course, they are already at war with the Soviets, right? You can invite to faction. Yes, we will invite Finland to our faction. Finland is a very good member in our faction. Okay, so yeah, this attack isn't going very well. We have way too little committed to that. But the main point of that is to prevent them from reinforcing these other attacks. As they are doing here, they're moving 2 units out. And because we are making good headway in there, what we'll do is divert some troops and try to lock these in place. Once these walk in there, they'll be stuck as well. So we have to take some losses to take some wins. That attack isn't doing very well either. We probably would want to have something up here. It does look like we are breaking through here. This is probably the most important attack that we have going on. Just because this supply hub is so overloaded, and getting this one will alleviate this one immensely. And same thing with this one. The rest of the front lines are fairly okay. Then of course we want to push as hard as possible into the Soviet Union. They have, I think they've got one of these. They have maybe haven't gotten it yet. But they do have a bunch of debuffs here still. Oh yeah, we thought we were going to use our political power for something. Let's take the improved worker conditions. That'll decrease our factory output by a lot or a little bit, but I think we're in a decent enough place to do that. And that extra stability will increase our factory output in the long run. And we don't have enough to do any of these. But yeah, we've got this one here. So we gain a little bit of base war support if we manage to complete this one. I think in expert AI, defeating the Soviet Union in 180 days in 41, even if you're using a lot of meta things, is hard. I don't think it's going to be possible with the divisions we have designed. And they're just not optimized enough to do this, and not to count out all the more historical and weird designs we've been making. Let's see if we can do something with our tanks. So we've managed to cross right here. And the motorized, of course, instantly moved back. I'm going to keep all of these in here. Move the motorized back. The question is, do we try to take Bialystok. They seem to be very low on strength there. Let's also move forward a little bit. See if we can gain an edge around. This is at least some kind of breach. And it does look like we've been able to move forward here as well. Apparently in defense, but let's just start moving towards the vault. let's send half of these into there to prevent them from reinforcing the Wolf. And let's actually support this attack. I'm guessing the Hungarians want to make some kind of advance there. Okay, this is good. This is very good that we are actually pushing across there. Yeah, we're not gonna assist those. This is looking good, so we just keep on going towards Lvov once we actually break through there. Alright, I managed to make Lvov first. It's even better. Okay, so this means that Lvov now is on our supply. Of course, we don't have the railroads going that way. Probably want to grab these as well, so we have the entire circle there. We need to have something moving inwards here. Are they moving in? No, they're moving backwards. Let's move them up instead. I don't think those are. No, that should be fine. Then we can move the... Yeah, of course they're in defensive combat now. Okay, so we will immediately move our tanks up in this direction. And we want to grab this railway crossing there. Let's move a couple of divisions into either side there too. And that should stabilize the lines from there. Hungary wants to give us guns. Okay. We will gladly receive some guns. We are doing most of the heavy lifting here. We probably lost a bunch of them. We're actually doing better than we were at the start. It would be nice to see a little bit of a stockpile, but you can't have everything, can you? How are we doing up here? We're actually doing quite... Oh yeah, this is the breakthrough we're working quite hard on here. We managed to take Lvov. We should be able to break through here soon. As long as these don't bump down and reinforce there. And there we go. Perfect. And this one, 18 days. Yeah, that's a lot. Let's see if we can't support these attacks on the sides a little bit. Now this is a crossing, a large river crossing, so that is bound to take some time. How is the air zone here? I want to look at air zones, of course. So we can advance up this way. I mean, it can maybe help fold down the line there. It's not worth... Yeah, of course we got the aerial advantage here in eastern Poland as well. 7 accident losses. Wonder why this is happening. They probably have, I'm guessing the lag 3s are equivalent of our Focke-Wulfs. They should be better than ours, but also more expensive. We lose so many to accidents. I think it's oh yeah, and it's a storm as well. That's why we're losing so many to accidents. Bad weather, air detection. Yeah, okay. How are we doing down here then? I lost a lot of fighters. It looks like they have. And here is because they've got such a huge numerical superiority. Yeah, so we are not winning the air war currently. We are holding at least green air or yellow air, and I think that we are making some decent damage with our bombers. We're in low supply here, so that's another one against that attack. Alright, so we did manage to take Kawo. Next objective here is going to be the supply hub here at Rome, and probably the airport down there. We did manage to take an airport here in Lvov as well, and that is really good, and we're going to take advantage of it. And of course this means we want to move fighters down there. And we've managed to take the airport here in Białystok. So So let's move our fighters down there. And Biastok is the supply hub as well. It's not currently connected to anything, so it doesn't help us. We do need to take this tile as well. And they seem to be fairly well entrenched there. We maybe go through here. I want to keep at least one here for the... And I'm making support attacks here instead. Actually, we want to have one of you go straight there. And I think our armor divisions we need to concentrate. Because we need to move them up north here. We really want to grab this tile here because they are moving in and out a lot there. Let's attack northwards. Do we have anything to support it with? Yes, we do. We do got 2 divisions there. And the air zone ends at Solvaki. We could probably go into Solvaki as well. Let's do that. We can attack from here as well. Should be just fine. I did manage to cut 2 divisions off there. Unfortunately, not more than so. So we'll be able to push them back there. And that means that the rail line into the Biastok is... No. That one passes through. Yeah, that's why we need that tile. And we could probably build a rail line up there too, but I think it's going to be quick to just conquer the existing one. How are we doing down here? Yeah, we're still 86. I want to move, concentrate our tanks here again. And I think we want to move, see if we can move there. There's only 2 divisions in defending, so we'll move across with our tanks. Should be an easy win. That looks like it. I did manage to, yeah, we got almost a full surround here on Brest-Litovsk. We don't have enough forces, so importantly close by. Actually, we could probably swing Guderian up there. These tanks are close enough. Yeah, we need to extricate them from there. And should be able to punch straight up there, and we'll have a really nice pocket here. Just need to have something really to follow it up with as well. We'll move those in, we'll have these pinned there for now. Okay, you need to help with that defense. And 2 of them at least needs to just move out there as soon as possible. They are trying to pin us down here. We will do the same thing. Make sure that they are feeling the pressure. Yeah, you need to pin these. Our tanks have a free movement. I think we want to have this one just move across to help defend the gap. And this is very, very, very... I would like to just engage this one so we can gauge their stats. We got 50 soft attack, 22 weight tank divisions. They don't have any tanks at the moment though. They have no armor whatsoever. Okay, so that's a pretty crap division. And are we able to do any damage? I don't think it matters if we do any damage to it. It's not that good to be attacking from there. We'll bounce on it with our tanks. No, we don't want this to happen. So select those, put them all on the same line. And let's move them back a bit. We'll just protect this gap there. We both of our tank divisions. And now they're moving their tanks out. A shame, I wanted to destroy them. And then we might actually want to just relocate to the other side here. We'll help close this pocket instead. Okay, so we got our first proper encirclement. We encircled 2 divisions there, but this is 17 divisions. That's a massive loss for the Soviets. Okay, it does look like we need to push our tanks once more. Let's push our SS divisions through there as well. Let's put the firepower where we have it. And you can help out there. Did manage to break through here. Question is, do we go north or south? I think we go north and we try to cut off this mountain pass as well. Probably want to get them all into position. And then we attack. No, we can attack from there. Here we'll just go straight for Stanislav. And this is an important attack, so let's make sure that we have some infantry supporting it as well. We've got some SS divisions up down here. That's of course going to take some time to get some troops in here. Do we have anyone we can support here? No, these are coming in there, so motorized should be fine going in there. Of course the tanks don't. Oh no, it broke through here. I was hoping we'd be able to keep them there. Okay, they're putting really high pressure on there. So make somebody way up north. So reroute everything there into that tile. Tanks aren't going to do much use there. We are moving in more divisions. That's 4 at least. You also move into that cap, I think. And you keep pushing here. You can push from that side into Stanislavov. Now you've got 3 divisions there. Let's push a little bit there. Okay, so we managed to regain control of our gap here. That's really good. And we are reinforcing there. Try to go that way instead. Less than a day. Yeah, it's tough to keep this here. Let's see if we can use the tanks to help out there. And use the motorized to sweep up from the south. Okay, so we are... Okay, this looks stabilized. And we took Brest-Litovsk. And this should just be a matter of principality now. Does look, what's this, 13, 14, 15, 16 divisions. Might have annihilated one already, or one managed to escape. Our tanks have broken through here. It does look like they have abandoned this tile though. If we can keep these 12 divisions in here, that would be really, really, really good. Okay, of course they are defending there. A lot of different attacks. Would really like to be able to mount an offensive into that tile. Let's just try to pause it when this one finishes. There we go. They should be able to. This one's at 99, so it should be fine too. Let's launch an assault up that way. We have managed to break through here as well. The supply hub here is ours. This also means that we can bump up some railway construction. It's probably easiest to do from this one. No, we can't do that from there because it's not our territory. We can luckily build railroads where it's not our territory. We control click to get them up to the top, of course. And this one's gonna be fixed up soon enough too. Question is, which direction are we getting the supplies here? Probably the easiest. 3. Get that one up there as well. And there's no real railroad connecting this one here. Okay, it's not been repaired yet. We're gonna have to take a look at that up north there in a bit. Okay, so we concentrate down here now. You have managed to cut off 10 divisions. That is also very good. Let's see how we're doing. Managed to... That's without closing the second pocket there. 400,000. Of course, this is against everyone, but 90,000 against the Soviet Union. I just want to check a little bit across our empire so we don't get bogged down anywhere. Question, these are so low. It's just, where are the supply hubs here? I think that's all the way back in Alexandria. That's the real big problem here, right? Let's see if we can make it to Alamein. I'm gonna have to check them in there very soon again. I probably want to have these a little bit more concentrated. I think we should try to rush for Odessa, being another supply hub, and a port for that matter too. And up here, yeah, we got this supply hub that's gonna need to hit, and then it's in Venetia. Now we've also got the Grodno's probably the next one up here. That should also be in the same air zone. Yes. Okay, we are in the deep red here now. Yeah, our planes are not very well there. Let's see if we can... I've got another air base here. See if we can put some... Yeah, we don't have any more fighters. That's not enough to turn the tide, right? But we do have... let's move the Fokker Wolves, and this one's fairly experienced. Let's move them up here. Let's see if we can help out the Air Force a little bit there. Okay, so Guderian, where do we want you to move out towards? Let's check the supply map. This is probably as good place as any. This was this original vector. It's probably down towards Vintusha. I should probably be concentrating up towards Minsk, really. And we've got Manteuffel down here, they can take Vintusha. Guderian can help out with that, and Manteuffel can go for Vintusha. Guderian towards Minsk. We'll shuffle those up once it's taken the supply hub closer there. And Manstein we probably want to relocate up towards the Baltics. So as we're getting somewhere here. Oh, they're making so much damage. What do they have for close air support aircraft? But they may be using the Lag 3s for that too. They got 800 of them. Okay. It's a little bit worrying because the Soviet Air Force usually has the this one. Yeah, so we'll just have to see how we're doing. We know that they started with the... Yeah, they're probably about the same there, I think. No, just have to wait and see. As soon as we get start getting more Fokker Wolves out, it'll be easier. No, we don't want that one. Radio propaganda could be something to do. some base wars, but I think some of these bolster spirits or extort heroism would be better for us. We should be filling up on our Wolf production lines. Where are they? Can you find them? There we go. Yeah, they are full. They're only at 38% efficiency out of 90. So that'll continue to move up. Where are we actually putting our factories to now? Yeah, we're starting to build the benches. This looks like it's going well. I would really like to be able to sneak in Odessa. Move that way and then there. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it does look like we're gonna push through here at least. Good. We're gonna push through again. I do think I want to divert at least one of these. To be able to encircle these. We should be able to overrun most of everything here. And logistics companies. These are going to be quite useful. We probably want to level them up a bit. Don't think we've got the support equipment to actually take them. How are we doing for trains? We've got more than enough trains. So maybe we want to go for... Oh, that's too early. Let's go for logistics companies too. Just so we keep that moving. And what more do we want to do? Just want to check our stockpile of support equipment. Now we're at plus 900. We're probably going to need bigger surplus than that. How are we doing for factories? Are we actually building any? Get those 3 started, and we really need to get these. At least one of them. I think we managed to import some. Getting that one would be good. And there's these railway lines that we are improving. So we do need to just check a little bit here so that we don't get encircled. We are going on internal supplies, I think, for most of the fare through here. And the Italians are pouring in with new troops. We should be able to clear out these British forces here. That's a massive loss for them too. That's the tank division, and how many is that? 13? Yeah. I'm not sure that we can actually break through El Alamein. I'm not sure that we can actually break through these either there. No, it doesn't look like we can break El Alamein right now. The Italians are there with something defending. We'll see if we can't help push a bit here. As soon as that combat is won though, it should be easier. Let's put some defensive lines on there for now. And let's put one up there so they can move to it if they end up without one. Okay, so Finland wants to give us guns. That's a lot of guns too. Oh, we are missing a lot of guns though. Okay, 2 more divisions there. Let's see if we can't just help them out, clear that off. Let's get our tanks over to the proper orientation. Guderian here can just pop in there, grab at the supply depot, and we'll grab some forests on the way up north. Where was the next one here? That's Grodno. Oh, and that is on the other side of the river, so we probably want to widen this up a little bit first. I think just striking into the forest there is fine. And I think, yeah. So we want to go down this way too. And what are the... Let's support this attack a little bit. Italians are pushing a bit. Let's help them out. Okay, so we did at least manage to make it across the river there. That's very good. And of course our armored forces get all bungled up on the wrong side of the river. And let's move this focus out a bit. I think it might be easier to just remove it than redraw it. I think this is about where we want to go. Oh, it's actually up here. That Chesson. Okay, so let's do that and let's go up there instead. But we are obviously stopping by Odessa first. I think Odessa is probably an infantry job to finish off. Okay, let's back down here to Africa. Haven't been able to... There we go, now they're in one tile. Actually, leave you there. We do want to have our tanks in position. Strategically redeploy them. This is the desert after all. Let them regain just a little bit. What is this? We are fighting, our submarines are fighting their escorts. Oh, that's nice. They're probably disengaging. No, that's the Italian submarines. Oh, I lost another submarine there. That's fine. One of the old submarines. That's 36 submarines. You can see we are slaughtering convoys everywhere here. We must be getting a lot of them from Lendis. We are starting to lose some submarines now. Let's actually see how many submarines we've lost over the, I don't know, current year. 5 submarines, sunk 3,200 convoys. That's a decent trade, I'd say. Just during, we've lost all submarines here during the last month. That's probably just a fluke, or they've increased their air support. Okay, do we have any enemies here? We are, and we are... I was going to say we are shooting down more of them than we are losing, but I'm not so sure. Yeah, we probably should be moving our heavy equipment into Ukraine now. These can also move up there. We do still have some fighting going on there. Now let's leave the fighters, move these up, we'll fight them, fly them into Ukraine instead. Air Force here is doing horribly bad. We need to knock out a few more of the Air Force air bases, I think. We should have an advantage in mission efficiency now. No, it's about the same. Oh, yeah, they probably got drop tanks on theirs. AI likes them that way. Alright, so we did manage to take this supply hub. Now the next one, of course, is Minsk, so we'll pop up here. Or Pinsk. Oh yeah, Minsk is further up. Pinsk first, then Minsk. Okay, I think we want to just widen this up a bit here. Let's see if we can't break through there. Let's attack from 2 sides. We can encircle a few more divisions, that's going to be helpful. Here again, this is so bad supply. For whatever reason, this area is always bad supply. I would like to knock that airport out. I think this rail hub is gonna... We don't really have the offensive power here, I think. With the... we need to swap these lines up a bit, I think. Let's redraw them. And we'll grab all of these down there. Okay. We did manage to take Odessa. That's really good. And there's an airport there. We really want to grab that one. Any airport that the AI does or the enemy doesn't control is one they can't fly from, right? We're doing down in Africa. I was thinking we should be getting a little bit better odds than that. We probably got it's only one Italian division still fighting here. All right. Okay, now you can go join them there. This one will be knocked out eventually. We'll see if it's us that does it. I think we probably want to pull ours back a little bit. Supply there is so bad. Yes, should be more guns. Vichy France will give us even more guns. Doctrines. Oh, we actually got one more here. This will give our armored or infantry, motorized and mechanized more organization, and our tanks more organization. Well, let me grab that one. And decisions. Alright, so yeah, all of these, of course. War support, which one is the worst? Combat casualties. That's this one we want to pick. Just to see if we can raise it a little bit. We're doing fine over there. And everything is fine up here too. We lost a convoy up there, we sunk 3. I think that's fine, we've got such a stockpile of convoys from capturing them. I think we also built a few, but mostly capturing them. Alright, so we're gonna have to do something about the supply lines here. I probably wanna push upwards. We are entering a new air zone here. And they just kept a few of their really good fighters there. It looks like we've got our good fighters. Now we move them up. But we don't have very good coverage here. It doesn't really matter. We're not fighting that much here anymore. Question is, where do we want to go? We'd really like to push across the river somewhere here. If we can find a weak spot. I think we want to widen our gap on the river here. So let's push up towards Balta. Let's make sure that the infantry follows. And that should turn the tide on these at least. That will give us a little bit more choice on where we cross the river. Manteuffel seems to have gotten himself stuck here. I think we should pull him out from there. Yeah, we still don't have the rail lines there completed, of course. It doesn't help us to cut them off from there either. We need that one, and we need to kind of capture the entire direction there. Come in from there. Use them from there. Just push them out from over there. That should help out down here too, because it's in the same supply region. We did manage to encircle 5 more divisions here. Let's make sure that we finish them off. That's 4 of them left. Let's see if the Italians manage to actually do something down here once we pull back. That will alleviate their supply situation by a tiny amount. Don't know if I can actually build anything here. Yes, we can. I don't think that's gonna help us too much. Port up here might help though with pushing through. And the first level of ports are really expensive now, aren't they? Yes. But I think that's still worth it. It's a lot cheaper than a supply hub. And we'll help the Italians out with building those. Okay, so we at least have some semblance of supply back here. And let's support it with some infantry, widen the front. That's looking okay. We did manage, this offensive was really good. Had no trouble at all pushing through there. We can see that they are weaker here. Let's see if we can move. Probably enough by those two. Let's see if we can move our panzer divisions across there. Okay, get them out of there as fast as possible. And up here, situation has stabilized. Let's push forward again. Got a very good chance of knocking a bit on the tanks there. What are we doing for supplies here? Okay, we're only missing infantry equipment. I think and fighters. We're missing lots of fighters, of course. Fighters we can't do that much about. We are on a rubber diet. And we will add another 10 factories there instead of just 5. I think 5 was a little bit low. And we need to, of course, move some factories up in the queue. We got these 3 building there. We would really need these railway lines too. And everything here is important. That sucks. Well, this one will be finished in 29th of August. That's a week. I'll start construction on the railway line, so that's fine. We will just leave it as it is. But I think that's where we ended for today. So thank you very much for joining. Take care and see you next time.